Originally planning to start the day in Fulton, we decided to go ahead and see if anything was nearby.
Gates are activated.
Seeing Woodstock Local was, and was going up to Rialto Siding to run around its train and do some switching at nearby facilities. Knowing that this train could be stuck for a while longer, and getting a heads up that the train we were after wouldn't be leaving for a while longer, we decided to stop in Obion, seeing the caboose and hulls, and waiting to see what we could see in Obion. Getting into Fulton with plenty of time to spare, we then got surprised by this West Tennessee train leaving Fulton headed south back to Jackson, Tennessee. The West Tennessee line is owned by the Norfolk Southern and leased to the West Tennessee Railroad Company. Our next stop was Martin, Tennessee, where we see ICG number 199116, a recently cosmetically restored caboose that is on display in one of the parks. This caboose was traded over to the ICG from the Pennsylvania Railroad thanks to the ICG rebuilding locomotives for the PRR. Seeing the time, we were about to give up, but then we saw the train move. One last shot, we said. One more shot and we'll head for Fulton. Then we saw the train doing something we didn't expect. It was going up an industrial line that hardly anyone has had any luck with getting this train on due to how erratically this short line operates, especially on this line. After this, we went to Fulton, where we stopped by this IC caboose, which was originally a Norfolk and Western one. Going by the yard, we didn't see any sign of 907. We figured we'd probably missed it and ran up the line towards Paducah, getting to West Paducah at this weird crossing. What we see here is 907 going from the CN to the Paducah and Louisville line. Anyways, we chase the train down the line. This line takes them over the P&L yard and has them wide the train to back in. Soon enough, the train backed into the yard and grabbed its outbound train to head back to the CN. And we caught it leaving one last time, and then caught some P&L power, and it was time to head back home. After this, we would see the back of the BLE 907's train headed in the distance as we left West Paducah. We would grab this one last shot only moments before leaving, and of course see the back of 907's train, like I said earlier. Anyways, we caught one more train on the way home, and it was much after dark. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.